The conflict begins before the world stirs. It is a decisive confrontation between our current reality and our boundless potential, between who we are today and the exceptional person we are capable of becoming. This critical battleground is not the gym floor, the running track, or the boxing ring. It resides entirely within your consciousness. Every single morning, your only adversary is the person staring back in the mirror. This is the endless contest between self-indulgence and unwavering discipline, between settling for instant gratification and building long-term triumphs, between creation and stagnation. There is no external enemy here. The battle is with yourself, encompassing both your strength and your weakness. It is always only you versus you. This journey is fundamentally about identity. You must possess absolute clarity on who you are, what your values are, and the extent of your capability. Realize that the power resides in you. You shape your destiny and define your future. You must dictate your actions and ensure that the necessary work is completed. Regardless of the obstacles you encounter, indifferent to your temporary feelings, and no matter how formidable the assignment, you are obligated to fight, to wrestle, to fiercely scratch and claw your way forward. You must be on the offense. You must advance daily. Execute an action, any action that propels you toward that grand goal, keeping it sharp, vibrant, and perfectly in focus. No matter how small or insignificant the forward step seems, take it. I don't care how minor the improvement is, but generate forward momentum. Push ahead and commit to doing this without fail every day. The essence of this is the gap between what you are truly capable of and what you actually accomplish. It is an internal benchmark, you against you. Honestly assess the level of effort you put forth and compare it against your known capacity. One forward step, a small success, a determined choice to persevere. This is progress. The more energy you invest in a pursuit, the greater the progress you will inevitably see. Being lenient on yourself helps neither you nor those who depend on you. You must make a definitive commitment and remain dedicated to your path. My personal mission is to become the ultimate version of myself, the most powerful, the most rapid, the most informed, the most intelligent human I can possibly evolve into. That is my only target. Pain is guaranteed, agony is a choice. You are your own hardest critic and taskmaster. When you wake up, your sole thought should be, today it's just me versus me. To secure constant victory, you must wrest control back from your mind. You must tell it, I run this. You have to accept that this will be challenging. This is going to suck. Every day will be hard. Live without expectation to foster excellence. This applies across the board, from hydration and study habits to physical training, nutrition, and simply how you carry yourself. You are winning these personal wars daily, and though every morning feels difficult, the conclusion brings a sense of accomplishment. It is tough. You feel better. It is tough. You feel better. With every step, I challenge my own weakness. All right, the demon is surfacing again. You must exert force over your own mind and intentions to squeeze out the desired performance and achieve mental liberation. To prevent complacency, you are required to apply effort every single day. If you aspire to improve, to adopt a fitness plan, a strict diet, launch a business, write a book, create a film, build a structure, or develop software, where's the starting point? It is here. When is the starting point? It is right now. You must ensure that your mindset remains unbreakable. When suffering hits, when the agony peaks, the only reflex is to seek the easiest escape, which is typically to quit. If you surrender, the immediate pain vanishes. You must consciously replenish your mental energy and willpower, holding out for just a moment longer so you can talk yourself into completing the task. In those absolute lowest moments, we often lose sight of all the prior commitment that led us there. We forget the history of effort required to make the right choice in that exact moment. We forget the 3 a.m. alarms or the work you put in previously. In that moment of anguish, I intentionally recalled those tough days. Running despite the weather, studying late when exhausted. I did it to reach this point. Now that you are here, you want to give up? No, you must reach a state where discipline is automatic. What distinguishes individuals of similar talent? If talent is equal, discipline is the true separator. The ability to identify a flaw and commit. I will start fixing this weakness this week. I'll be more resolute next week, and even more determined the week after. Focus on small wins. Win the day, win the morning, win the hour. Let us conquer the week and then the month. Take running, for example. I run daily and I genuinely dislike it, yet I complete runs of hundreds of miles. It is the activity I detest most, and yet I perform it as if I loved it. Over time, your brain, initially resistant, begins to accept this as the new standard. You embrace discomfort as the foundation for growth. Friction is necessary for development in your life. By running, I am hardening my mind. I am not preparing for a mere race. I am preparing for life. It was this shift in perspective that catalyzed my transformation. Instead of evading difficult tasks, you face them, and in doing so, you cultivate profound personal growth. Excellence is not found in idleness. It is found by showing up and applying effort day in and day out. Hold yourself personally accountable. Even when you fall short, have the integrity to admit that you failed to uphold your own commitment. Never expect anyone else to hold you to the same standard you hold yourself, because only you know the totality of your private actions. No one is with you 24/7. Then love yourself enough to push beyond the internal struggle, to move past the pain, and ultimately exceed your success. What truly motivates you to leave your bed, rise from the couch, or step into the gym? It is not an alarm, your family, or your friends. It is you. You are the sole agent of change in your life. It is difficult to be led by self-limiting statements like, but I'm not ready, but I'm not good enough, but I'm not smart enough, but I didn't get the right education, but I don't have the resources. If you are ever to step toward your future, if you are to fulfill your destiny, you must overcome those self-pitying excuses. An undisciplined mind allows itself to host a pity party, dwelling repeatedly on negative thoughts. If you must have one, I grant you 3 days. That is the limit. After 3 days, shut down the complaining, the self-pity, and the negativity, and formulate a strategy. Do you simply sit back and accept mediocrity? No, you declare, I have had enough. You commit to a change and persist until you succeed. You chase the goal you believe you deserve until it is within reach. External events are irrelevant. It doesn't matter how many failures you've had or who doubts you. You simply proceed until you get there. Some of you need to become genuinely dissatisfied. You must be fed up with the status quo of your life, tired of your routines, tired of the passive choices you make every day. You have to initiate change or nothing will ever change for you. I woke up one day and eliminated excuses. I woke up and stopped blaming others. I woke up, looked at myself, and demanded, hey, what exactly are you doing? Wake up, it's time to perform, let's go. You'll begin your day earlier than others. You will stay dedicated later than others. You will maintain humility. You will labor harder than anyone, particularly when you are alone. I assure you that others who are dissatisfied with their own efforts will eventually label you as being built differently. This distinction is your reward because it highlights their own regret. Your life perfectly reflects your choices because every day you are presented with options. You bear full accountability for every decision made. Since you made the choice